Alice the Seaside Housewife. That was very cheesy. They are really loud. Hi, Alice here, and this is my 1966 Sprite Alpine, which was very kindly given to me after they saw that I'd done up a 1969 Bluebird called Daisy. Links in the description to my blog all about my caravans. So this one had sat in a driveway for over 20 years, hadn't been used in all that time. This really loud motorbike going past. Or not? No? Had been sat for 20 years on a driveway. Looked in a real sorry state when we picked her up in the rain and the sleet and the snow, and then we brought her down onto the south coast, and it's been such an awful winter. I've meant to have done a lot more in the van than I have, as we are going away. We're booked to go on Trudgefest in May, so I'm not sure how far along she's going to be by that point, but hopefully safe and usable and not leaking. She's currently leaking like a sieve. There's a lot of rot and a lot of nasty stuff to sort out. We've made a little bit of a start inside. I've cleaned her and done a few bits and bobs and started renovating a few of the furniture items from inside. So at last the sun has come out. It feels like it's been about a year since I saw the sunshine, and I'm now going to get cracking on with the van. So today, as it's a good sunny day, I want to get up on the ladder and have a look at the skylight. But I also am thinking about doing the underneath the carriage, because the chassis looks okay, just very rusty on the outside, but I'm hoping there's no actual holes. So this is what I've got. First of all, coffee. When have you ever seen me without coffee, right? Got my Faithful, as it's called, scrubbing brush. These are brilliant. Whenever you're using these though, especially lying down underneath the caravan to scrub the chassis, make sure you have a really good pair of goggles. I hate the big full face ones, even though they are the safest, because I just don't feel like I can see very well. But these are some old cycling ones, and they are what would you call it? Like sunglasses. So working in a really sunny day like this, when I was sanding our old van down in the sunshine, these came in really useful. What else have I got? Oh yeah, just some sandpaper to get in the more harder spots, some rubber gloves, and some metal paint. Now this was advised to me by my friend, who's a lovely guy who works on Sprites a lot, and he is from the Retro Caravan Club. And so joining the Retro Caravan Club has really helped me get a lot of information on what to do on my van, and just some support as well going along. This is actually from Aldi. I have used big brand names before, and it can get quite expensive when you're doing a whole chassis. They unfortunately didn't do black last time I looked, just white. So all the bits you can see, so the legs and the A-frame will be white, and then I'll get some black for underneath, because I won't want to be painting it white, because it will show all the dirt. But this I used on Daisy, and it was really fantastic on the A-frame, so I recommend this one, as it can really add up if you're buying quite a lot of these at nearly £20 each, so just the one. Okay, so coffee, sunshine. It's so beautiful out here, and I'm about to don some old clothes and scrub a chassis. It really is a beach day, but I have to get this caravan done. So I'm going to air her out while I'm working outside. Really important. Any sunny day you get, even if your caravan is in tip-top condition, get the doors and windows open, let the air get through, and move any stale air around. Okay, so I will be back when I have drunk my coffee and got some old clothes on. Back. Okay, old clothes on, got some music to keep me company. I think I've got everything, and I've also grabbed an old pillow, just so when I'm laying down underneath the van I'm not going to get myself hurt. So first, A-frame. So here is her A-frame, and as you can see, at some point, can you see the red? I've cut myself already. Can you see this red paint under here? That's a rust protector. So at some point somebody has cared for her and put on some rust protector. These are the legs looking really sorry for themselves, and they are struggling to go up and down just where they need to be cleaned, scrubbed and greased. So this is what I'm working with here, and hopefully it's going to look really good really soon. Then we'll have to service her brakes, check her lights, make sure everything is still working, like the breakaway cable, etc. And the handbrake, I don't think that's currently working, but I think that's more to do with the brakes themselves. Let's have a little look underneath, because you saw my last video about getting underneath in the rain. So I've still got the middle section to remove, just because she was up on bricks at the time and I didn't really fancy getting under there when she was so unstable. So I'll remove that last little bit today. I'm also going to remove all the old Whale pump here, and I'm hoping to get a new pump from Whale. So I'm going to get all that off and have a look at the condition, because I might be able to save it, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. And then crack on. But you can see why, if I just take you in a bit here, you can see why these legs are not unscrewing and screwing very nicely. Look at all that on there. It's disgusting. So I'm going to crack on. Okay, so we still haven't named our Sprite, but here I am at the A-frame. Got my trusty wire brush, and it's literally just all about a bit of time and energy, just really getting in all the little nooks and crannies and scrubbing all this off. And you can see here where I've been scrubbing, still lots to get off. Now this big unit here, I just wanted to quickly tell you about. This is the breakaway cable. This is actually for, what's that aeroplane going over? Just lost my concentration. That coffee didn't do anything, did it? Right, this is for the stabilizer bar, and we found the rest of it inside the caravan. Now this is a really small caravan to have a stabilizing bar on. I'd understand if she was back heavy, so say the kitchen and the bathroom were in the back of the caravan, that might make her sway a bit more, but she's really small, so I don't really understand why they've got a tow bar on here. I don't know if they're being a bit overly cautious. She was fine when we towed her back without one, but obviously she wasn't fully laden. She did have a huge gas bottle in there and quite a few bits and bobs like the awning and things like that, so she wasn't completely empty, but she was absolutely stable on the motorway. So I'm going to get this off. For a start, I need to paint under here, and I'm curious as to what this is. I think this could be her chassis number, so I want to find that out and get this off. I don't think this is necessary or needed. Hopefully it's not going to be too hard a job. These don't look too bad, these bolts, so give me a minute and wish me luck. Something that I need to talk on. I always get some big helicopter or something going overhead. So here is the back of the caravan, our unnamed Sprite 1966 Alpine, and down here I wanted to show you the difference, the quick impact that scrubbing down, sanding, scrubbing with the wire brush and cleaning up and then painting the legs and A-frame will make to the look of your caravan. It's simple maintenance stuff, but obviously she's been sat for 20 years, so none of this sort of thing was done. She was actually stored, I think, with her legs up, so they were full of soil. But here we go. So this is a scrubbed down, kind of cleaned side, and then this is the side that has one coat on it. So you can see the difference. See if I can get both of them in. Suddenly looking so much better. Such a quick thing, I suppose, overall to do for the amount of impact that you get. You can see I've just done one quick coat, and I'm a messy painter, so I'm literally covered in this stuff. Make sure you wear some gloves, because this metal paint you have to paint on quite thickly. Not too thickly that it's just going to crackle off, but thick enough that you can get it into the different layers. So there we go, before, after. Small job, but big impact to how she looks. And I'll show you the A-frame too. Go back at the A-frame now, painted. This is only one coat, not particularly overly neatly done, as you can see, but you can start to see the difference that makes to the way the caravan looks really quickly. So yeah, bit of a horrible nasty job, and I've got it all over me, but it does make a really big impact.